the more that I'm there, the more I'm realizing that how important peace building work and trauma healing work is very important for society.
The peace-building work of Brethren program volunteer Jillian Forster and mission worker Atanasis Onganig are part of a long tradition of Brethren work in the southern part of Sudan, now its own country after decades of civil war. Both are working with ecumenical partners under the sponsorship from the Global Mission and Service Program. Onganig is a licensed minister in the Africa Inland Church. He came to know the Church of the Brethren while serving as a translator for the late Phil and Louis Raymond, while they were mission workers in Sudan over a decade ago. He's been preaching and teaching and has worked to acquire land for a Brethren Peace Center in Torit, and is also working to establish a Brethren Ministry Center in Torit. Forster has been placed with the organization Reconcile International as administrative associate. Reconcile works with education and social transformation among the people of Sudan, two issues Jillian studied in college.
When I first started working at Reconcile, I was interested in international development, and I was thinking more of the hard aspects of development and building hospitals and planting wells and different things that people normally think of when they think of development. But Reconcile does more of the soft part of development and peace building. And in a country where the people have been at war for over 2 decades, and they've been torn apart by the conflict, and families have been split up, and people have been lost and traumatized by the war. It affects the way that they interact in a society, and the fabric of society has really been broken and damaged in so many different ways, and so it makes it really difficult for people to start to build and develop in a really positive direction if they're constantly conflicting with each other because of the trauma that they've experienced.
Julian says the trauma of some 30 years of war and conflict in Sudan is taking its toll on the people. Reconcile works to counter those effects by offering 3-month-long peace institutes, which are a training course on reconciliation and how to address the trauma that comes with living day to day with violence and conflict. A third recent addition to the Brethren presence in Sudan is Jocelyn Snyder, a program volunteer doing youth ministry with a focus on HIV prevention. South Sudan is a complex place to be in ministry. The political science aspect of Sudan is complicated, according to Jillian. You can't understand Sudan from sound bites and clips, she says. But like the others serving in South Sudan, she's committed to making a difference in the lives of the people she encounters during her time with Brethren Volunteer Service.
If you can start to expose people to different ideas and in many cases training leaders and giving them different skills that they can use and keep in mind, then sometimes, it makes a real difference.